Hello, everyone. Welcome to Gossip with CD. So, guys, thank you so much for pulling me out of my hibernation. No, I'm not hibernating. There's some things that I'm trying to fix, you guys, but I think I am 99% done and I shall be back probably tomorrow. First things first, before we go any further, guys, you're just going to see a blank screen because I'm going to be talking about Opikinini, and YouTube has a particular thing about talking about Opikinini. All right, so I'm not going to show any pictures so that the video does not get taken down by YouTube. You're just going to see a blank screen throughout what I'm going to say. The message is very important. Thanks. But guys, something caught my eyes. This is exactly what I've been talking about when schools were opening, warning you about your children, that you need to take care of them, have your eye on them. And now we have our first unfortunate story that I'm going to be reading to you from Yusuf Abram G. He's a crime fighter on X, and he reports on crime and crimes that are committed against the people of South Africa, etc. and so on. And basically, his tweet goes, foreign nationals in court for kidnapping a 9-year-old boy. Now, these foreigners are not what you think, okay? But let's continue. It says Afghan national Maisa Hussein, 24, and Pakistan nationals Gulfan Azam, 29, Yasir Mahmood, 29, Bilawal Arif, 30, and Faisal Court, 30, all residing in Lodem, appeared in the Utrechttville Magistrates Court today. They face charges of kidnapping a 9-year-old boy, unlawful possession of an unlicensed firearm, unlawful possession of ammunition, and extortion. Now, listen to how this 9-year-old boy was kidnapped. And please be careful with your own children. Keep an eye on them. It is alleged that on the 19th of January 2025 in Lodem, a 9-year-old boy was playing with his cousin on the driveway outside his relative's home when a car stopped nearby. All right. So when the car stopped nearby, as you already know what actually may have happened, this boy was, of course, loaded into the vehicle. But let me just continue reading. The victim's cousin ran into the house to alert the family, who immediately reported the matter to the police. So the boy and his cousin were playing. A car stopped nearby, and they went for the 9-year-old boy, threw him in a car, and drove off. His cousin, whom he was playing with, ran into the house to alert the family, who obviously immediately called the police. While at the police station, it is alleged that the victim's mother received a call from one of the accused demanding a ransom of 15,000 rand for her child's release. The ransom demand was later reduced to 6 million rand following an investigation by the South African Police Service. The vehicle used in the kidnapping was traced to a shop in Lodem on 24 January 2025, where Hussein and Azim were arrested. The accused then led the police to a house in Danville, where the 9-year-old victim was found along with Mahmoud and Arif, who were arrested at the scene. Later the same day, Quote was arrested at his residence in Lodem. This thing is doing its thing now. Okay. He was arrested at his home in Lodem. In court, the matter was postponed to the 29th of January 2025 to arrange for foreign language interpreter. How did they negotiate 15 million rand in English when now suddenly they need language interpreters? Do you see what fools they think we are? I would hold this entire hearing in English because they were able to contact an English-speaking family And then from there, suddenly they don't know how to speak English or understand it. No, no, we must not be made fools of. The National Prosecuting Authority, NPA, commends the SAPS, or the South African Police Service, for their swift action, ensuring the safe recovery of the child and the arrest of the accused. The NPA will continue to pursue justice in this matter. But okay, cool. Thank goodness that the child was recovered unharmed. But we all know what would have happened once they've gotten the 6 million rand or 15 million rand. We are dealing with probably former Al Qaeda members here because they are both Afghan and Pakistanis. And we know who used to reign supreme in those two countries, right? Yeah, Osama bin Laden. So now you cannot trust. And clearly, this was going to become a business in 2025 by these Afghan Pakistanis. The question is, how many more others out there that are threatening the safety of your children, and then they'll turn around and demand ransom in millions of rands? By the way, aren't we supposed to be like a poor country where black people can afford money and stuff, but yet people are seeking and like, what's going on for real? What's going on? This is it's very shocking, but not surprising, because I did make a warning video early this year. Guys, please, I'm begging you once again, protect your children. I know you're probably saying, I'm working. How on earth will I be able to protect my child when I'm at work? I don't know. I absolutely have no idea. Maybe it's time, if you have an extra, I don't know, 1,000 rand, and get them staying in daycare until you get back from work. I don't know what needs to be done. But I can tell you something. Currently, there are trackers that you can put on children. Find out how much those trackers are. You can either put them in their bracelet, what they call it, as a bracelet, or somewhere on their clothes that they'll be wearing for the day. A key hold. My sister has for her children on the key holder, for her girls that are in university right now. I don't know. Find a way of protecting your children so you always know where they are. That's what we need to do. A tracker, I think, is a solution here. Just find out where you can get it. And then you warn your child not to remove it. Especially if the girl is a girl child. Let them put it as a pin on their hair. As a pin on their hair. Because the kidnappers will not even think about a tracker being in that clip, or what do you call the Helly's band, or whatever the case might be. That's my thoughts. But something needs to be done, and you need to invest in the protection and safety of your child, I suppose. I don't know, guys. I don't want to lie. I have no idea. I have no idea. Because now kids are not even safe in their own homes, playing outside their yard. Can you imagine that, guys? This is sickening. But the question is, how many others that are out there? And how prevalent is this crime going to be? They keep bringing crimes that are not South African, and then they turn around and say, you see, South Africans, and it's not our crime. These crimes come with them. And you still have to ask yourself a question. What are Afghanis and Pakistanis doing in South Africa? You cannot tell me they are seeking asylum, like flying with an aeroplane for hours and hours to get here. Come on. Clearly, they're not listening to South Africans, these people. But it is what it is. Just protect your children, all right? Thank you. Please don't leave the video without liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Bye.